What is up, bros and broettes? It's Slasher44, and today we're going to be talking about the Bal-27, one of the best guns in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. We're going to be talking about, first of all, what I think of it, so overall stats, then we're going to be talking about the class I use for it, and then after that we are going to get into talking about whether I think it's overpowered or not. So, first things first, let's look at some of the stats for the Bal-27. The Bal is really, really good, and I think the reason it's so good is because of its ridiculously high fire rate. Its fire rate is at 14, so that's very, very good. By far the best fire rate out of all the assault rifles, and because of this, it's winning gunfights at so many different ranges. So if you're up close with someone who has an SMG, you're winning gunfights there because it has higher damage, much higher damage. Its damage is at 9, where when you look at SMGs, most of their damage is at like 6 to maybe 7 at the most, maybe. And the problem with that is in this game, damage actually increases range. Believe it or not, actually Drifter did a video on it. So when you shoot someone with your gun, not only does the range affect the range, but so does the damage itself, which kind of makes sense when you really think about it. But then after that, like I said, the damage is a 9 and the range is a 10, so very, very good stats overall. So when we're looking at the best class, or in my opinion the best class, what we've got here is, so here's my favorite class to use with the Bal-27. So I use the Bal-27 Tactical, and this gun increases 1 range and decreases 1 handling. Very, very good variation of the gun, and is my favorite because I find with the Bal, the only gunfights I really lose are the extreme distance ones against maybe the HBRA or the IMR. So throwing that extra range on there just helps with those a little bit more. And actually the decreased handling kind of helps me. It kind of slows down my game and helps me do a little better if you ask me. But that's just me. So as far as attachments on it, I like to use the foregrip and the quick draw grip. If I had the stock, I'd be using the stock instead of the quick draw grip. But just unfortunately, I don't have it unlocked right now. As far as perks goes, I use Flak Jacket, Low Profile, Blast Suppressor, Toughness. No second perk. The reason why is because I play a lot of objective games. Flak Jacket is absolutely necessary for objective games. I use Blast Suppressor because it is the best perk. Keeps you off the map so much. And then Toughness helps me win those gunfights. And then Low Profile is there because everyone's using UAV right now. Everyone thinks it's the best kill streak because it's not manually operated. And as far as kill streaks go, I use UAV with extra assist points, System Hack with extra assist points, and then Bombing Run, just because I think those are the best kill streaks. And then after that, the only EXO ability or EXO launcher I use is the EXO Stim, just because I really, really enjoy using EXO Stim on games like Hardpoint and Momentum. When you're running into that objective, you can take that 1 or 2 extra bullet to take that objective, and I find that very, very super helpful. So the question of the day, is the Bal-27 overpowered? And the answer is yes, a little bit, and here's why. So first things first, it wins gunfights against pretty much all the SMGs in pretty much every single situation, which sucks. Reason number 2 is it wins against assault rifles most of the time, which are the best class of guns in the game. The time it doesn't is that extremely long range. So how do you fix the Bal-27? I have actual 3 suggestions. First suggestion, get rid of some of the range. The range is ridiculous for the fire rate. If you don't want to get rid of the range, option 2, get rid of some of the fire rate, because the fire rate is just so high above all the rest of the assault rifles, even above some of the SMGs. So that's my option number 2. Option number 3, give it a shit ton of recoil. That will take away, that's what they did for the AK-12, because they thought the AK-12 in Call of Duty Ghosts was overpowered, so they just added a little bit of recoil, and then it compensated, and then people were enjoying using other guns a lot more, because that gun got a little bit worse. So those are my 3 suggestions how to fix the Bal-27. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you use the Bal-27? What version of the Bal-27 do you use? And if you think it's overpowered or not. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like rating. It would be super greatly appreciated. And until next time, guys, peace out.